Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for instilling in each of us the hard work, dedication, and perseverance to soar through our last year of high school, and thank you for giving us the skills to make this year the best it could be. We thank you for your constant oversight and the countless blessings you have bestowed upon us, especially the gift of this nurturing school and its dedicated faculty. You have given the class of 2025 the platform to succeed, the ability to pursue excellence, and the opportunity to call ourselves an MA Eagle. And for that, we are eternally grateful. Today, we ask that you lift up our class as we stand on the brink of new beginnings, and we ask for your guiding hand over each and every one of us. College can be a challenging experience, and I pray that this class looks to you as a rock in the times to come. Lord, please protect us, inspire us, and lead us into the future with hope and courage, and allow these awards to be a testament to all that you have done for us over the years. May we continue to seek your wisdom and reflect your love in all that we do. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, John, for your invocation and for your leadership. Students, parents, faculty, family, and friends, thank you for joining us this evening for the Upper School Awards Night and Senior Recognition. We are pleased to welcome family and friends as we celebrate this great class of 2025. This is a night of celebration and recognition as we commemorate the end of another school year here at the Montgomery Academy, and as we celebrate another year in the enduring pursuit of excellence. Tonight, we honor many personal accomplishments, and tomorrow, we will commemorate the end of a significant chapter in the lives of these young people as they prepare to embark on the next stage of their academic careers. To begin our recognitions this evening, our college advisors, Director Mrs. Mandy Poundstone and Mr. Jay Rye, will start the evening by recognizing our senior class.
Good evening. I'm Mandy Poundstone, and Mr. Ryan and I have the honor of recognizing the seniors, the class of 2025 this year. Since joining the upper school in the fall of 2021, the Montgomery Academy class of 2025 has made very significant contributions in the classroom, in the arts, in athletics, and in our community. There are 72 students in this class who have earned acceptances to 96 different colleges and universities. They will attend a total of 28 institutions of higher learning in the fall, and the class as a whole has been offered a merit scholarship total of $7,706,348. One senior was named a National Merit semifinalist. 25 have been recognized as College Board AP Scholars. 6 earned the AP Capstone Scholar designation. 2 earned the AP Seminar and Research Certificate. In athletics, the class of 2025 was exceptional during their time at Montgomery Academy. They've been a part of 9 state championship teams. They have had 7 runner-up finishes and a combined 31 area, region, or section championships, and 8 athletes from this class are planning to continue athletic and academic pursuits at the college level. That's an unprecedented number for Montgomery Academy. Members of this class also recorded several notable firsts. There were 8 athletes from the class who were selected for the Alabama High School Athletic Association All-Star Contest this past summer. They earned the first trip to the postseason play in girls basketball in 5 years, the first trip to sub-state in girls golf in 6 years, the first team state runner-up finish in tennis since moving up to the 7A classification, and very notably, the first ever boys basketball and boys soccer state championships for the school. In addition to all of these accolades, They have pursued lots of other activities, including in the visual and performing arts. There are multiple artists who had works displayed in museums and in regional and state exhibitions, including the Visual Arts Achievements Program. They have participated in 10 different productions in the Wilson Theater during their time at Montgomery Academy. They've participated in national choral competitions. They've been active in Montgomery Academy speech and debate program, which continues to be ranked as a #1 percentile program by the National Speech and Debate Association and as the #1 speech and debate program in the state of Alabama. Members in the class also participated with distinction in technology, including the VEX robotics competition. One of these seniors helped lead a project that won second place in the Governor's App Challenge. They've garnered awards in math competitions at the state level, and they placed in state and regional science Olympiad competitions. Additionally, they excelled in mock trial, held citywide and statewide offices in the YMCA Youth and Government programs, and they've participated in the Model United Nations program. They've been active in community service as well, contributing thousands of hours of service to dozens of organizations throughout the river region and beyond. This year alone, this class spearheaded efforts to raise over $24,000 for Montgomery Academy's community service partner, Respite Ministry. The class of 2025 has demonstrated the will and the work that goes right along with our mission to develop leaders committed to honor, scholarship, service, and the pursuit of excellence. We are so very proud of this group, and we'd like to recognize them individually. Mr. Rye will recognize each student, and if you will, please hold your applause until all students have been called.
John Gregory Alford. John will be attending Texas Christian University this fall. Nathan Gabriel Applegate. He will be attending Auburn University. Mary Elizabeth Arrington. Mary Beth will be attending Berry College this fall. Gabriella Elise Barrera. Gabby will be attending Ball State University. Tanner Lane Vargas. He will be attending the University of Alabama. Brianna Cherie Bennett. She will be attending Howard University. Brooke Carly Bennett. Brooke will be attending Penn State University. Robert McIntyre Bradford. Bobby will be attending Mississippi State University. Anna Ellis Brown. Anna will be attending the University of Georgia. John Carson Bullard III. John Carson will be attending Auburn University. Andress Wilkes Kavanaugh. And Wilkes will be attending the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Ella Catherine Chancellor. Ella will be attending Auburn University. Hayes Clark Chapman. She will be attending the University of Alabama. Hyoju Cho. Sophia will be attending Emory University. Mary Elizabeth Cole. She will be attending Auburn University. Matthew Kennedy Cohn, Jr. Matt will be attending Auburn University. Caleb Darrell Cooper. Caleb will be attending the University of South Alabama. Kirsten Elena Danielle. She will be attending Davenport University. Elizabeth Rivers Davis. Rivers will be attending Auburn University. Zachary Joshua Dortch. Zach will be attending Temple University. Joseph Kyle Drumright, Jr. He will be attending Auburn University. Seth Alexander Edwards. Seth will be attending the University of Alabama. Connor David Evans. Connor will be attending Auburn University. Oscar Campbell Fiore. He will be attending the University of Alabama. Thomas Daniel Floyd. He will be attending Auburn University. Jocelyn Gleason. Jocelyn will be attending the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Mary Catherine Gowan. She will be attending the University of Virginia. Tally Ann Hamilton. Tally will be attending the University of Alabama. Davis Brian Hartley, Jr. He will be attending Auburn University. Vincent William Holloway. He will be attending Tulane University. Arden Prudames Horn. Arden will be attending the University of Georgia. Andrew Ernest Hossain. He will be attending the University of Alabama. James David Hosp. He will be attending Brown University. Ava Mae Hudson. Ava will be attending the University of Alabama. Amelia K. Hughes. She will be attending the University of Alabama. Jimin Huang. Jimin will be attending the University of California, Los Angeles. Emily Lewis Ingram. Emily will be attending Auburn University. John Allen Jones V. John Allen will be attending Auburn University. Mariana Olga Lassner. Mariana will be attending The Ohio State University. Mary Anderson Long. Anderson will be attending Auburn University. James Brewster Marshall IV. James will be attending Sewanee, the University of the South. Graham David Martin. He will be attending Auburn University. Caroline Avery Maston. She will be attending Auburn University. Elizabeth Glenn McBride. Elle will be attending Emory University. Caroline Abney McDaniel. Caroline will be attending Auburn University. Price Crinley McLemore IV. Price will be attending Centre College. Meredith Grace Morrison. Mare will be attending Texas Christian University. Leon Christopher Obenhouse, Jr. He will be attending Auburn University. Aman Alaya Owen. She will be attending the University of Alabama. Lucy Ann Parker. Lucy will be attending Auburn University. Elizabeth Ann Parsons. She will be attending Auburn University. Catherine Ruth Parsons. She will be attending the University of Alabama. Scarlett May Elizabeth Parsons. She will be attending the University of Alabama. Elizabeth Claire Poundstone. Claire will be attending Auburn University. Hallie Frances Faye Rogers. She will be attending Auburn University. Valentina Rubio Martinez. She will be attending Harvard University. Hilton Gillette Seal. He will be attending the University of Alabama. Caden James Seegers. He will be attending the University of Alabama. Olivia Rose Smith. She will be attending Auburn University. Naomi Isabella Stanton. Naomi will be attending Hampton University. Anna McDonald Stevenson. Anna will be attending the University of Georgia. Skylar Preston Stovall. Skylar will be attending Tuskegee University. William Norman Veal III. He will be attending the University of Alabama. Addison Deanna Vinson. She will be attending Auburn University at Montgomery. Derek Maurice Vinson II. He will be attending Jacksonville State University. Caroline Elizabeth Waller. She will be attending the University of Alabama. William Brewer Welch. Brewer will be attending Auburn University. Herbert Kenneth White III. Trey will be attending Mississippi State University. Jackson Edward Williams. He will be attending Auburn University. Frank Allen Williford, Jr. He will be attending Auburn University. Edwin Wu. Edwin will be attending the Georgia Institute of Technology. Ethan Sungyun Yi. Ethan will be attending the University of Virginia. It is my honor and privilege to present the class of 2025.
Congratulations, seniors. We are so proud of you and wish you the best in the next stage of your academic careers. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Poundstone and Mr. Rye for their work with the seniors through the college advising process. Now let's continue our celebration with award presentations from our faculty. These awards honor those who have demonstrated exceptional commitment to the pursuit of excellence in subject areas throughout the school's academics, arts, and athletic programs.
Good evening. To begin the English department part of our awards night, I would like to recognize and honor all senior members of the Robin Goodfellow chapter of the National English Honor Society. Would all senior members please rise at this time? Thank you. You may be seated. I would also like to recognize our outstanding leadership this year. If you would please stand when I call your name. President Christopher Obenhouse, Vice President Anna Brown, Secretary Treasurer Ann Wilkes Cavanaugh, and Social Chair John Alford. The Marjorie J. Dubino Award for Excellence in Upper School English is so named for a distinguished former member of the Montgomery Academy English Department. The award honors the senior who has best embraced Ms. Dubina's standard for excellence in the language arts. I am pleased to ask the Honorable Joel Dubina, who is with us tonight, Ms. Dubina's son, and Chief Judge of the 11th Circuit, to join me at the rostrum for tonight's presentation. Mr. Dubina. I'll let you present the award when I call out the name. The Montgomery Academy English Department delights in presenting the Marjorie J. Dubina Award for Excellence in Upper School English and a keepsake copy of the Oxford Book of English Verse to the very worthy Miss Jocelyn Gleason.
The Clinton Wade Segrist Award for Excellence in Upper School Mathematics is an honor awarded to a senior who exemplifies a love and a passion for math and who diligently and daily pursues excellence. This year's recipient of the Math Award has earned weighted averages of 100 in every upper school math course, taking the highest level math courses offered. Not only does this student have exceptional critical thinking skills, but is also extremely competitive both in and out of the classroom. At this time, I invite Mr. Wade Segrist to present the Award for Excellence in Upper School Mathematics. The Clinton Wade Segrist Award for Excellence in Upper School Mathematics is presented to Ethan Yee.
The Sapere Aude Society is our history honor society. It's named after the motto of the philosopher Immanuel Kant. Sapere Aude means dare to know. It recognizes those who have excelled in the 3 core courses of our department. Would this year's members please stand up and be recognized? The award for excellence in history goes to someone who not only has excelled in our core courses, but also has shown dedication to learning in the field of history and related disciplines by taking the widest range of electives and showing enthusiasm in class for learning. This year's recipient was a state finalist in Alabama Economics Challenge and completed the AP Capstone program with the famous paper on brain rot, John Alford.
The criteria for earning the award for academic excellence in science include the following: the average grade earned in all science courses, the number of honors and AP courses completed, and a student's interest in as well as aptitude for science. This year's recipient has excelled in advanced placement courses in biology, chemistry, and environmental science. The recipient has also completed a year of engineering and has assisted behind the scenes with our Science Olympiad team. Even though I did not have the pleasure of teaching him in AP Physics this year, I am pleased to present this award for academic excellence in science to Ethan Yee.
The Montgomery Academy Latin program uses the following criteria to select the recipient of its annual Excellence Award. The recipient is selected from students enrolled in the highest level of Latin offered during the academic year. The recipient makes consistently high marks each semester that they have enrolled in Latin during his or her upper school career. The recipient demonstrates a high understanding of Latin grammar and literature, as well as classical, culture, and history. The recipient demonstrates character, responsibility, and a strong set of personal values both during and outside of Latin class. Now, last but not least, and besides the Annual Excellence Award, this year's recipient has obtained the highest grade on the National Latin Exam. The American Classical League and the National Junior Classical League therefore present a certificate of honorable merit, summa cum laude, to Ian Farley for outstanding performance on the National Latin Exam.
Bonsoir. The Montgomery Academy French program uses the following criteria to select a recipient of the annual Excellence in French Award. This recipient makes consistently high marks for every semester they have enrolled in French in his or her upper school career. They demonstrate a high level of competency in French grammar, culture, speaking, and literature. They demonstrate enthusiasm and curiosity to learn above and beyond the standard curriculum. And the recipient demonstrates character, responsibility, and a strong set of personal values both in and outside of the French classroom. This recipient is also a newly inducted member of the French Honor Society, La Société Honoraire de Français. Félicitations to Chloe Stanton.
Good evening. The Award for Academic Excellence in Spanish recognizes the student who has demonstrated the highest degree of proficiency attainable at the secondary educational level. has obtained high averages in Spanish throughout his upper school career, has gained an understanding of peninsular as well as Hispanic American culture and civilization, and has also demonstrated character and responsibility both in and out of the classroom. This year's award for academic excellence in Spanish goes to Rob Ashworth.
The award for academic excellence in technology goes to students that have been enrolled in technology and AP computer science classes, competed in many competitions outside of class time. The recipient for this award goes to a student that has excelled in computer science, took second place at the Alabama Governor's App Challenge this past year, took first place in the Congressional App Challenge, has been accepted into multiple programs for the Summer for Technology, and this award I am proud to present to Anton Yang.
I have the honor of presenting the Award for Academic Excellence in Visual Arts. The recipient of this award must be committed to pursuing excellence throughout their upper school career in foundational art courses and in AP Studio and AP Art History, as well as maintain consistent, strong participation in the Art Honor Society. Even for a class that is so tremendously talented across the arts, the honoree of this award stands out as exceptional due to leadership and service, through commitment as Vice President, then President of the Art Honor Society, his ability to help peers with constructive criticism and helpful feedback in moments of creative blocks, and his own commitment to always doing his absolute best work and staying positive in that pursuit. No matter how many times I said, it's almost done, and you can strengthen that depth and variation of value a little more. Please join me in honoring this year's recipient of the Award for Academic Excellence in Visual Arts, Davis Harley.
The Award for Academic Excellence in Drama does not have such concrete criteria, as performance is a very subjective art form. However, this student has made waves in this community because if you saw a show this year, you know that we have a very talented senior cast in our drama department. If you saw any show in the last several years, you definitely saw this student because they have not missed a one. And so, this student makes shows happen. We can discuss depth and we can discuss character actors, but this is a student who can play any part assigned, whether it is a Scottish innkeeper or Colonel Mustard. The award for excellence in drama this year goes to Mary Beth Arrington.
The National Speech and Debate Association honors students who excel in speech and debate as well as in the classroom with what is known as the Academic All-American Award. There are 6 students in the graduating class of 2025 that have earned this honor. And as a side note, of the 4,000 schools that make up the National Speech and Debate Association, only one school has 6 students that have achieved this honor. That is a unique honor to this school and to these students. I do want to recognize 2 students who earned this honor last year, and I will have them simply stand. The other 4 I will have please come forward to receive their certificates and their pin. Honoring last year's recipients, John Alford and Mayor Morrison. This year's recipients, Mary Beth Arrington, John Carson Bullard, Andrew Hossain, and Price McLemore. The award for excellence in the upper school for speech and debate goes to an individual who has been involved with speech and debate for 4 years, was named the Student of the Year by the state of Alabama. He has won multiple individual state championships and will be attending the national tournament for his 3rd year in a row. Congratulate, please, John Gregory Alford.
On behalf of Dr. Womack, I will be presenting the award for excellence in music. He has some thoughts that he would like to share, and I'm going to share that with you right now. The award for excellence in music is given to a student each year who represents the highest caliber of musicianship, artistry, enthusiasm, and dedication to the art of music. In addition, the award is given to a student who has most embodied the ideals of the music department by using his or her outstanding musicianship to help better the overall program. The recipient of this award embodies all these ideals. She is a 2-year soprano section leader who leads by her actions and example. She is always on task and is one of the most attentive students I've had the pleasure of conducting. I would love to look at her notes because anytime I would give the chorus any details concerning the music, she writes it directly on her score. The recipient of the music award is given to Elizabeth Claire Poundstone.
Good evening. Hope you're doing really good tonight. The student who's receiving the Award for Excellence in Health and Physical Education achieved at the top of his class in every single phase of our program. On the practical fitness test covering the components of fitness, his scores were among the best ever recorded at Montgomery Academy. And the reason he was able to attain this excellence is because he gives the maximum effort every single day in class. And he did so with a smile on his face and such a positive vibe. And that student is Reed McBride.
The Joseph David Moody Award for Sportsmanship and Athletics is given in honor of longtime athletic director and coach Joe Moody to the student athlete who presents a consistent display of fair play, respect for officials, opponents, and teammates. This year's recipient cares about his teammates as people first and competitors second. Win or lose, his attitude towards his peers, coaches, opponents, and officials never changes. A coach of this year's recipient had the following to say: He is a great young man with the highest character. He is a leader for every one of his teammates. In basketball this year, I was truly able to see the impact of his leadership. As a captain of our basketball team, he had the respect of his teammates. He used his position of leadership within our team to show his teammates how to be a godly leader, as well as how to love and support each other. Another coach added, he was one of the unquestioned leaders of our program. His ability on the field as a 4-year starter and his unmatched work ethic earned him the respect of his peers. As a captain chosen by his coaches and as a leadership council member chosen by his peers, his voice carried extra weight. He is an outstanding young man of character. This year's team was about as tight-knit as they come, and that's a direct reflection of his leadership. We wouldn't have been region champs without him. This year's recipient of the 2025 Joe Moody Award is Graham Martin. I'll accept it on his behalf. As we present this year's Athletes of the Year Award, I asked Julie Gordon to join me at the podium. When you have as strong of a senior class as we did this school year, it can be hard to pick just one male and one female athlete of the year. The class of 2025, soaring to new heights, made things very challenging for our coaching staff. So much so that we realized trying to select just one individual was to do a disservice to others. That led us to tonight, where we have the opportunity to recognize our female and male athletes of the year. Our first recipient did not just meet the criteria for this award, but instead exceeded them. She will leave Montgomery Academy with the following resume. #1 singles player for 6 consecutive years, 2-time state doubles runner-up, 2022 state singles runner-up, a 2-time state doubles champion, 3-time back-to-back 7A state singles champion, 5-time MA girls tennis MVP, 5-time Montgomery Metro Player of the Year, a 2024 AHSAA All-Star, and will leave with 105 career doubles victories and 104 career singles victories, making her the winningest player in the history of Montgomery Academy tennis. The first recipient of this year's 2025 Julie Gordon Female Athlete of the Year is Gabby Barrera. Our second recipient for the 24-25 school year has had an equally impressive career during her time at the Montgomery Academy. She made not recognizing her for this award about as difficult as trying to dig one of her kills. As she says goodbye to the very court we are on tonight, this recipient has established quite the resume during her time as an Eagle. She's been named an AHSAA All-Star, participating in the All-Star game last summer, and named MVP of the South team. She has been a state semifinalist, state runner-up, and state champion, been twice named to the AHSAA All-Tournament team at the 4A and 5A classifications, a 3-time first-team All-State selection at the 5A and 6A classifications, and as a senior was a first-team selection for the AL.com Super All-State team, which spans all classifications. For her career, this young lady has amassed 1,932 kills, placing her number one in the history of MA volleyball, 255 career aces, also placing her number 1 in the history of MA volleyball, as well as 1,056 digs. Our second recipient of the 2025 Julie Gordon Female Athlete of the Year Award is Elle McBride. We were not lying when we said these young ladies made it difficult, because our third recipient of the 2025 Julie Gordon Female Athlete of the Year is right up there with Gabby and Elle and what she has accomplished here at the Academy. Another member of our incredible volleyball program, this young lady also made her mark during her time as an Eagle. Over the last 4 years, our third recipient has been named a 2024 AHS-AA All-Star and participated in the All-Star game last summer, been a state semifinalist, state runner-up, and state champion, a 2-time all-tournament team member, a 3-time first-team all-state selection at the 5A and 6A classifications, a 2-time Player of the Year selection in 2 different classifications, and a 5A and 6A AL.com Super All-State first-team selection, as well as the 2024 AL.com Setter of the Year. For her career, our final recipient has recorded 1,465 digs, placing her number 1 in MA history books, as well as 5,025 career assists, placing her number 1 in that category as well. Our third and final recipient of the Julie Gordon Female Athlete of the Year Award goes to Addie Vinson. As we present this year's David Bethea Male Athlete of the Year Awards, I would like to invite Coach David Bethea to the podium. Our first recipient of the David Bethea Male Athlete of the Year Award had a tremendous year and really just continued building on what he had begun as a junior. This year, he was named a 2024 AHS-AA All-Star selection, back-to-back boys basketball Capital City Conference Player of the Year, the Montgomery Advertiser Super 5 All-Area Player of the Year, a member of the Alabama Sports Writers Association Boys Basketball 3A All-State First Team, the Class 3A Alabama Player of the Year. He's the third leading scorer in school history with 1,644 points, fourth leading rebounder in school history with 617 rebounds, and the leader in career steals with 232. He also helped secure the first boys basketball state championship in the history of Montgomery Academy athletics. To go with that, this spring he became the back-to-back 4A high jump state champion and was once again the top point scorer for the Eagles. Our first recipient and 2-time winner of this year's David Bethea Athlete of the Year Award goes to Skylar Stovall. Our second recipient of the David Bethea Athlete of the Year Award, much like Skylar, found a way to outdo his junior year by having an even more amazing year as a senior. As his MA career comes to an end, he will hold the following records for MA. Most receptions in a single season with 66, most receiving yards in a single season with 1,461, most touchdowns in a single season with 17. He also was named the 2024 CCC Player of the Year and made All-Metro, named the Montgomery Advertiser All-Area High School Football Team, was a member of the 2023 and 2024 All-State Second Team, represented MA as a member of the South Team in the 2024 North-South All-Star Game, and was voted the 2024 Small School Player of the Year by the River Region Quarterback Club. In basketball, he was in a Montgomery Advertiser Super 5 All-Area Honorable Mention, All-Capital City Conference Second Team, the 10th leading scorer in school history with 1,049 points, the leading rebounder in school history with 1,066 rebounds, and the only player in school history to eclipse 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds for his career. Our second recipient, and also 2-time winner of this year's David Bethea Athlete of the Year Award, goes to DJ Vinson.
The University of Virginia and Yale University have allowed our school to select 2 members of the junior class to receive a book award. The recipients of these awards were chosen based on their academic performance, character, and contributions to extracurricular and/or community life. The UVA Book Award is presented to Kim Ha-On Tran. The Yale Book Award is presented to Robert Jackson Ashworth.
The Montgomery Academy chapter of the Cum Laude Society was chartered in 1969 and remains as one of only 3 chapters in the state of Alabama. The Cum Laude Society recognizes academic achievement in secondary schools for the purpose of promoting excellence, justice, and honor. The major objective is to recognize the highest levels of academic excellence based on grade point average and level of academic courses taken. The Cum Laude Faculty Committee deliberates extensively on each candidate's merits in its effort to honor those students who best embody academic scholarship, rigorous academic challenges, and intellectual curiosity. Our hope is that this highest academic honor will shine as a reminder to all Montgomery Academy students that the ideals of learning and enlightenment are central to who we are as an academic community. Student membership cannot exceed the top 20% of the senior class, 10% of which were inducted this past fall. First, we will recognize those seniors who were inducted this fall. When I call your name, please come forward and remain standing at my left until the names of all the inductees have been called. Please hold your applause until I call the last inductee forward. John Gregory Alford, Anna Ellis Brown, Andress Wilkes Cavanaugh, James David Hosp, Elizabeth Glenn McBride, Leon Christopher Obenhouse, Jr., and Ethan Song-Young Yi. Let's congratulate these students. Remain standing, please. I will now ask Society Secretary Cindy Ackerman to assist me in recognizing the remaining top 20% of the senior class to be inducted this evening. We ask those students to please come forward and stand to the right of the podium when I call your name, joining your fellow cum laude members already assembled. Everyone, please hold your applause once again until we have recognized each inductee. Jocelyn Gleason. If you will, hold your applause. Thank you. Margaret Catherine Gowan. Davis Brian Hartley, Jr. Vincent William Holloway. Jimin Wang. Mariana Olga Lassner. Valentina Rubio Martinez. And Edwin Wu. Before we congratulate these fine students and their academic achievement, I do have one more induction to announce this year. We are delighted to induct one of our esteemed faculty, and that person is Ms. Catherine Plomgren Lavelle, our incoming Vaughan Road Campus Director. Ms. Lavelle, will you please come forward to be inducted? All members of the Cum Laude Society, will you please stand and join the MA community in celebrating the outstanding accomplishments of each of this year's outstanding inductees. Congratulations.
Forgot I was up, sorry. Our next awards are the Faculty Awards for Character. These awards are presented by the faculty in recognition of the importance of moral and ethical development in the educational objectives of the Montgomery Academy. These awards recognize students who have demonstrated outstanding personal character, exemplary behavior, and a sincere regard for the rights of others. Our 9th grade recipients are Evan Welling Parker and Mary Grace Parsons. Our 10th grade recipients are Kingston James Nelson and Tara Sachin Samant. Our 11th grade recipients are Milton McGregor Benefield and Lucy Margaret Nelson. And our 12th grade recipients this year are Oscar Campbell Fiore and Elizabeth Claire Poundstone.
At this time, it is my privilege to recognize faculty and staff years of service to the Academy. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized, and I would ask all of you to hold your applause until each group is recognized. For 5 years of service, Sarah Bryan, Derek DuBose, Kim Jordan, Ethan McBride, Karen Parker, Samantha Schiff, Leela Sneed. For 10 years of service, Jeremy Arant, B.B. Campbell, Dinah McLemore, Margaret Peoples, Leslie Robertson, Stephen Vosel, who could not be here tonight. 15 years of service, Ivy Ashworth, Becky Brooms, Hadley Hoggabook, Chad Sheffield. For 20 years of service, Rebecca Hollingsworth, Brandolyn Wright, for 25 years of service, and please come up individually to be recognized, Connie Deal. And Bernadette Williams. And now we will recognize our retiring faculty members. We will recognize them in years of service to the Academy. First, after 6 years at MA, but 38 years in education, Beverly Fain. After 20 years of service to the Academy and decades of college coaching, Ginger Lowe. After almost 40 years at the Montgomery Academy, and taught a lot of people in this room today, and 56 years in teaching, Jerry Pickett. And after 46 years at the Academy, Julie Gordon. That's over 110 years of service to this school and many beyond to education beyond. Our next award is the McLemore Award for Excellence in Teaching, and we are very pleased to have Price C. McLemore III here to present this award on behalf of the McLemore family. Price. Let's welcome.
This award is given in memory of my grandfather, Price Crindley McLemore. He's one of the founders of Montgomery Academy, and he loves Montgomery, and he loves Montgomery Academy. He and all the founders wanted to have this town to have access to an elite high-end education that you could put up against any school, anywhere, anytime, and you look at the senior class, you know that is absolutely true. And part of having such a great education, such a great school, and such prepared students for the world is having great teachers. And a major part of creating this environment this educational experience is in particularly fantastic and driven teachers. This award is presented every year to an outstanding teacher who pursues excellence in the classroom and is elected for this award by his or her peers. So this is not student-driven. This is by the teacher's actual peers. So the teacher instills in his or her students not only the knowledge of the subject matter, but a love of learning, which exemplifies the very best of the teacher profession. So this year, the award is presented to Coach Christopher Anthony Colvin.
Good evening. Eugene Lee Crouch, after his retirement from the military, taught English at the Academy and served as the English department chair for many years until his death in the late 1970s. He was a no-nonsense, hard-nosed disciplinarian, but was very popular with his students, going above and beyond the call of duty in order to help his students succeed. Mr. Crouch was active in student service projects that reach beyond the bounds of the school. He is remembered with the Unselfish Service Award. This award recognizes that student who has given the most of himself or herself to others and to the ideals of the Academy. This year, the faculty voted to present the Eugene Lee Crouch Unselfish Service Award to a young woman known for her thoughtfulness, her deep investment in her work and in others, her kind heart, her curiosity, her dedication for community service, and her sincere regard for others. That student is Emily Lewis Ingram.
Our next awards are the Head of School Awards for the Pursuit of Excellence. These awards are given annually by the head of school to the members of the graduating class whose integrity, attitude, and commitment seem to best represent the Academy's original and enduring value, the pursuit of excellence. In short, these awards are intended to honor not just the destination, but the quality of the journey. Our first recipient of the Head of School Award for the Pursuit of Excellence is a young man who has taken full advantage of every aspect of the school's offerings. He has taken a rigorous course load, earning a place in the Cum Laude Society. He has excelled in speech and debate as a top student in the state of Alabama, mock trial. He's been extremely active in our Student Government Association, serving as its president, and he's done all of this while being one of the top tennis players on our team and in the state of Alabama. I'm pleased to present the first Head of School Award to John Gregory Alford. Our second recipient of the Head of School Award for the Pursuit of Excellence is a young woman who both pursues and achieves excellence in everything she sets as a goal. She has established herself as an outstanding student with a demanding course load and has been recognized as a member of the Cum Laude Society. She has achieved the highest levels of achievement in volleyball, winning a state title, earning the opportunity to play at the next level, and she has also been a model of integrity within our community as president of the Honor Council. I am pleased to announce that our second recipient of the Head of School Award is Elizabeth Glenn McBride. The Betty Trawick McCutcheon Award was established by the class of 2006, many of whose members flourished within the lower school environment that was the product of Betty McCutcheon's vision. Mrs. McCutcheon, director of the Academy's lower school from 1979 until her retirement in 2000, believe deeply in the promise of healthy, balanced, hardworking children whose development could be built upon a foundation of certain key values: perseverance, motivation, personal responsibility, and integrity. The award is given annually by the head of school and the division directors to seniors who, over the course of their career at the academy, best embodied those values. This year, our first recipient is a young man described by his teachers as thoughtful, consistent, responsible. He demonstrates diligence in his classwork. He's been recognized as a member of the Team Leadership Council for the varsity football team, a captain on the speech and debate team, an All-American. Outside of school, he's achieved the high honor of Eagle Scout and served as a senior patrol leader. I'm pleased to present the Betty Trawick McCutcheon Award to John Carson Bullard. Our second recipient is a young woman known for her work ethic, curiosity, and superb engagement in the classroom. She is described by her teachers as eager to learn, positive, always thinking through the issues. She was a co-captain of the varsity soccer team, a Jimmy Hitchcock Award nominee, and she's been extremely active in community service and engagement outside of the school. I'm pleased to present the Betty Trawick McCutcheon Award to Mary Elizabeth Cole. The James David Smith Award for Character is given by the class of 2002 to honor their friend David Smith, a member of the class of 2001, who died tragically during his freshman year at college. This award commemorates David's true-to-yourself character and is given to that senior who, through a vote of his or her peers, is felt to best exemplify the strong moral character, a sense of responsibility, the standards of conduct that the Montgomery Academy tries to instill in all of its students. We're very pleased to have representatives of the Smith family here this evening, and I'd like to call on Bart Smith, brother to James David Smith, to come forward to present this award on behalf of his family. Bart.
Good evening. You've seen some impressive awards given to some outstanding students tonight. Awards for math, for Latin, and for speech and debate. Some for academic performance and some for pristine character. This is not one of those awards. My brother David walked a unique path through life. The class of 2002 after his passing 2003 after his passing dedicated the pavilion behind the upper school where David loved to spend time between classes alone or with friends during the school day. And David may be the only student in school history who was sent home from school to take care of a deer carcass in the back of his truck by Anthony McCall because it was a cold day and we didn't have time to clean it. So when he passed away as a freshman at Auburn in the fall after he graduated from MA, he was living a life he enjoyed the way he enjoyed it, true to himself. To the recipient of this award, the fact that your peers presented an award to you by vote in recognition of your true-to-yourself character is a high honor. And I pray that you'll continue to blaze a path for others to follow, as my brother James David Smith did, living life with purpose and without regret.
This year, the James David Smith Award for Character is presented to a young man who embodies the spirit of this award and how he interacts with his peers, teachers, and how he represents the ideals of the Academy in the community as an Eagle Scout and as a young leader. That young man is Robert McIntyre Bradford. The Headmasters' Cup competition was reestablished by the Student Government Association in recent years through assemblies led by the SGA classes and competing in intellectual, physical, lighthearted challenges. Prior to announcing this year's winner, I want to recognize SGA President John Alford for his leadership in organizing and executing all of our SGA activities this year. John, please stand and be recognized for your leadership. And now, this year's winner of the Headmaster's Cup is, you guessed it, the class of 2025. And receiving the award on behalf of the class is Senior Class President Ethan Yee. And you too, John. Our final award for the evening is the Faculty Award for Excellence. The faculty selects that student who is most outstanding and deserving on the basis of character, academic achievement, scholarship, dependability, and loyalty. This year, this award is presented to a young man who has earned the respect of his peers and the faculty. He excels in the classroom as a member of the Cum Laude Society, excels on the athletic field as a state champion. He's known for his work ethic, his discipline, his participation in class discussions, his strong desire to learn. One teacher stated that his goal was to master all concepts. He has truly personified the pursuit of excellence. The Faculty Award for Excellence is presented to Leon Christopher Obenhaus, Jr. To conclude our ceremony, we now welcome Junior Rob Ashworth, the next president of our Student Government Association, to present our benediction. We look forward to continuing to celebrate the class of 2025 tomorrow. Rob?
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for instilling in each of us the hard work, dedication, and perseverance to soar through our last year of high school. And thank you, hang on. Dear Lord, we come before you today with so much to be thankful for. We are thankful that you have brought this graduating class to this milestone, for every step that led here, for every challenge overcome, and for every lesson learned, and every moment of joy along the way. We are grateful for the strength that you gave in times of struggle, the hope you placed in hearts when the path was unclear, and the people you placed beside these graduates to encourage, teach, and uplift them. We know that every person you put in their lives had an impact on who they are today. For that, we thank you. As they prepare to leave what they have known and step into the new world of college, we ask that your presence go with them. Stay near them when they feel far from home. Remind them that they are never alone and they can always turn to you for peace. And as they go, let their lives reflect you in all that they say and do. We ask all of this in your name. Amen.